The AC unit's overpressuring and shutting itself off, safety measures. So today we're fixing to go take a bunch of things apart downstairs, which is always going to be 50-50 whether we break something. And we're going to run a bunch of this stuff through those lines with an old bilge pump, and hopefully, you never know, let's see. I hope it works. Barnacle Buster for the win. This pump runs water through the AC units, which cool the condensing units itself. It tees off here because we have two AC units, so I'm only going to be working with one line, thankfully. I say thankfully, the reason being is the other AC unit doesn't work to begin with, so we're not going to even consider messing with that line. It doesn't need to be cleaned. In here is the outlet for that water. So the water is running from that pump through the AC unit and then back down to that through hole right there. So we're going to take this hose, finagle extra hose on so that they both reach into a bucket with the bilge pump with the Barnacle Buster, which is going to then just cycle that stuff through the hoses and through the condenser and all that. Hopefully the AC unit will stay running because it is hot. It is too hot to be here. We haven't been on the boat in 3 nights because of the AC unit. So we're about to remedy that right now. It was a very guesstimated process of how much hose I'm gonna need. I gotta get a bucket, bilge pump, I gotta wire the bilge pump to a battery. We'll get there. Trying to show y'all what I had going on here. The trick is gonna be to not make a mess doing this, I think. We're going to go plug in the red wire, which should make things start happening. It's doing something, kinda. Priming. No? Maybe? Huh. Doesn't sound so hot, does it? And we need a new bilge pump. Alright, let me hook the wires. For funsies here, I'm going to take these back apart. Oh no. I did do that, yeah, okay, well. Let's see what happens here. We hook them up correctly this time. I forgot I crossed the red and blacks on this side, so yeah, boo-boos, you know. Just don't think that's gonna cut it. All right, so let's go. I wonder, my stupidity, but I do think I just killed that bilge pump. So I gotta go grab the bilge pump out of the dinghy. It's the only other free-floating one I have without having to unmount something or go buy one. So we're gonna do that now. All right, well, so without putting the dinghy in the water, unfortunately I can't access where the bilge pump is in that front compartment. I can't get that hatch open with it hanging from the back of the boat here. So it's to the marina. Hopefully bilge pumps aren't that expensive. We'll see. Sucks, but is what it is. I gotta go get a bilge pump. So wallet and hat and glasses. New bilge pump, it's wired in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug the wires onto the battery, and then we're gonna use this connection as our start and stop. That way I can just stay in here and not have to go back and forth. The only thing left is to plug that bilge pump onto said hose here, which should be about as simple as that. Yep, Sweet. Okay, so you go into bucket. This is a little bit of a tight spot in here. Stick that joker in there. A wiser man than me once showed me that this, as a mechanical connection, is just as strong as putting a clampy thing on there. And this isn't permanent, so as long as we don't burn something down, I don't care if it's a exposed wire. All right, we gotta reach way back up in here now. And timeout. Yes. Taylor would be scoffing at me right now for not having a headlamp on. All right, and then we're gonna get alligator clip to here. Boom. All right. We are plugged into the battery system now. So back to this side. All we have to do is give us 12-volt power, and the pump should run. Pump runs. All right, so now we're going to go ahead, set that. Oh, I hear water. We got water leaking up here, so that means we should start getting water down here soon. No water down here. Why are we not getting water? Is it all coming out of? It's all coming out of here. Okay. All right, we got a massive leak in here, and I gotta go rinse myself because I got barnacle buster garbage all over me now, and I gotta get a hose to rinse in here. Just go ahead and pitch that. It's full anyways. All right. It's progress. It's progress. We're almost there, you guys. Okay. All I gotta do is stop this leak now. More water, more barnacle buster, clean, run. Okay, we're back in business. So all I did was tighten the hose clamp down there. It can drip some, I don't care. I just can't lose all my water like I was. Topped it off, more water, all the barnacle buster. Now we're gonna turn it on. It already started spitting out some gunk, which is impressive because it didn't run but just a second. So here we go. Let's hook these red wires back up and make some power happen here. So we're just gonna set that right there, and we're still leaking pretty good. Darn the bad luck. All right, let's see if I can fix it real quick before having to shut it off, because I don't. We have to shut it off. Oh, we have to shut it off. Oh no! Look at that. No. It smells bad. Made a mess. It smells like seaweed. All right, well, I mean, I was cleaning anyways. I don't have any more barnacle buster, so what's in that bucket we cannot lose. At least not at that rate. I just had to rinse off with some Dawn soap to get the smell and the barnacle buster chemicals off of me. So I'm not getting any flow at all, hardly. It's just, there's definitely something somewhere has blocked the line. So I think we're gonna take the bilge pump and swap it to the other line, reverse flow, see if we can't push it out that way, and go from there. So that's the next move. Just gotta take this hose and that hose and swap them on the pump, and then yeah, try not to let that red wire get too well. Okay, even wetter. Perfect. You stay. Thank you. Well, sorry I didn't bring you all along for that, but I did reverse the flow, and we're at least doing this now. So I'm just gonna let it chooch as long as it's pushing water. There's no reason not to. I think I'm gonna go get in the hose again, and then I got to come back in here because I still haven't cleaned up any of the mess I made. So that's next. But man, is it hot. If it wasn't for that one fan running right there, I would not be able to sit right here and do what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that water just got way murkier. Good luck, bilge pump. I fired the motor up. That way the alternator is giving a little bit more of the Angry Pixies to our bilge pump. Should be pumping more water now, which is what we want. I feel like if we were to hook everything back up, we'd probably be good to go, but I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let that water, I'm gonna let that motor warm up, and I'll have hot water for a shower here in about 10 or 15 minutes. So when I get done here today, I can not feel like I do. But yeah, that right there is the best flow we've had, and I don't think that bilge pump can do much more than that, so pretty happy with that. Well, it's been flushing for over an hour now. I think what I'm gonna do, I've already flushed it with fresh water again. We're gonna hook this back up to the 120 volt pump and turn the AC back on. I'm gonna stick this exhaust line back out here instead of taking it off. I'm just gonna stick it out that hatch. That way, if I do need to do more work, all I've got to do is work on this side. So yeah, game plan. Let's plug this back in. Let's turn the AC on. See what happens if we turn that thing down to like 65 and run it for 30 minutes. I've hooked this back up. This is our line we're working on. I cleaned the C strainer again. Open the through hole. Don't mind my mess. As you can tell, I have not begun to work on that. And we still got our exit hose out the window. So, theoretically, we turn the AC on, we should have really good flow out that window. So here we go. Let's go. Where's we set at? 80. Let's just go ahead. 70. There we go. On, fan high, standby, cool pending, and let's go watch our outflow, because this pump's already running down here. You can hear it down there. Should be it's not horrible. It's better than it was, I'll say that. It was more of a trickle before. We'll let it run for a while, and then we'll see what happens. Here, I'll let me show you all the difference between that and the other through hole. So I'm gonna hold my phone real tight. That's the other through hole. You can see how much water it's throwing out. I don't know if it's more or less than the other. Oh. Yeah, that's an emergency escape hatch. I don't ever anticipate on needing it, but man, it is hot, and I'm really hoping this thing will run. I got all the windows hatches open, so this thing's gonna run hard, and if it doesn't default in the next 15 minutes, because that's what it was doing, we should be good to go. We'll see. So what time is it? It's 11:40 almost. So at 12 o'clock, if that thing hasn't defaulted, we'll be good to go. It's going. The AC unit is completely hooked back up, and it's running. It is not defaulted yet. It's still 94 degrees inside this boat, but I have closed it up, and I will suffer in this 95 degrees to see if it's gonna get colder. Well, I have showered, even though I did not take a hot shower. It was a cold shower. It was amazing. The AC unit's still running. It is not defaulted for a high pressure alert, which is great. So our cleaning job but the lines did good. I am gonna put the screen covers back on our salon windows just to keep the sun out. It'll make it 10 degrees cooler. Yeah, pretty awesome. Good day. The AC unit is righteous. I think it's good to go. It hasn't defaulted, which as far as I'm concerned is great, but as you can see, it's still hot. All right, all the fans are still running. Cruising is 100% living on your boat and being your own mechanic. That's what it boils down to. Well, I didn't bring y'all along as much as I would have liked, but the AC unit is running. It's not faulting out. It's still hot in there. It was 92 degrees when I left just now, but man, that's a good feeling. It won't be too hot in there when we get back to the boat. And yeah, trying to get out of here. It's thundering and lightning back there behind me now. Sometimes the car AC just can't be beat. Holy cow. That's the coldest air I've felt all day.